is your Wired Weekly podcast, exclusively from AllieIsWired.com. And now, here is your host, Cheryl Gibbs.
Welcome to the entertainment podcast, all exclusively for Allie is Wired. My name is Cheryl Gibbs, but you can call me Gobby, that is fine. If you want to get in touch at all, don't forget you can log on to the website and you can contact me through that, AllieIsWired.com, or you can simply drop me an email, cheryl.gibbs@hotmail.co.uk. Basically what I do every single week is I round up the hottest showbiz stories that's been circulating in headlines. Now, of course, those naughty celebrities, they really are naughty, they make the press every single day. I can't possibly include it all. I'd love to, but I can't. So basically what I do every Friday is I condense the top story. Now, these stories deserve a mention, but they didn't quite make the top 5. Congratulations to Neil Patrick Harris. He's going to be a daddy. It's with his David Burker, his partner. They're going to have a child by a surrogate, so congratulations to them. Bit of news about John and Kate Plus 8, you know, the TLC series about the mum and dad and their 8 kids. There's going to be a very important announcement on Monday's episode. She says we've made some life-changing decisions recently, some that are going to affect the whole family. So divorce is on the horizon, I reckon. And lastly, but by no means least, Kim Kardashian gives Heidi Pratt some Playboy advice. She says go for it. Great advice.
1.
Gossip Girl star Lita Meester has a new film role. Congratulations, well done. She probably didn't quite want the publicity because she's made a sex tape, allegedly. And I say allegedly. Apparently it was made a few years ago, but if you want to be an actress, you don't do that. That's my opinion. Her reps say, no comment. Guilty as charged.
2.
Scream fans are going to be disappointed. I am. I love Scream. Apparently, the forthcoming new trilogy will not show Neve playing Sydney. Gutted about that. Absolutely gutted. Personally, I don't see how they can go on and do more Screams if she's not going to be part of it. She's too busy. Really? Haven't really seen much of her lately. Courtney Cox and David Arquette are both still to be returning. Credit people. Credit.
3.
They've got a week. Lauren Conrad reveals something about The Hills that's going to disturb any Hills fans. Alright, so if you're not interested, just cover your ears. It is! The show is fake! She said it herself. It's right from the horse's mouth. She was on The View, and when she asked about Spencer Pratt's apology phone call in the season finale, sorry if I've ruined that to those that haven't watched it, she said, I wasn't even on the other end of the line. She says it is a fake, and she's kind of well rid of it, to be quite honest. Tell us something we didn't know already.
4.
I'm so gutted. Heidi and Spencer, more Hills news. For Heidi and Spencer, they're going to be releasing a book. Yes, they're co-writing it together on how to become famous. Anyone else getting sick of it? Do you know the E! Channel are actually doing a competition or a sort of a poll as to whether we want to hear more Spidey news? I can't help it. I'm a bit addicted to it. Apparently, Heidi says it's going to be a life-changing book to civilization, a how-to guide, if you will, on how to become famous. I'm not buying it. Not only am I not buying the book, I'm not getting how these so-called celebrities can teach others how to become famous. They barely are.
5.
Less than 5 weeks since she split up from her hubby, Peter Andre, Katie Price is doing what she does best, going back to being Jordan and partying Ibiza. Yes, she made the trip from London to the Ibiza island while sipping £120 champagne on the flight at 6 in the morning. She then continued the antics where she chilled out with friends in the sand, drinking sangria. She, I think, is having a nervous breakdown. If you look at the pictures, some of them are on Allie. She doesn't look very happy what she's doing. Meanwhile, Pete's pictured in Cyprus in his hometown with the 3 kids, sort of, playing the doting dad. He is winning the hearts and minds of the public. Who will the public vote? It's like a big brother. That is it. One last thing I've got to say. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce has announced the 2010 Walk of Fame honorees, and Russell Crowe, Adam Sandler, James Cameron and John Cusack all make the list, so congratulations to you guys. That's the top 5. This is AllieIsWired.com. My name is Cheryl Gibbs. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget you can contact me through the emails cheryl.gibbs@hotmail.co.uk, and I promise to listen. See you next week.
Wired Weekly Podcast, exclusively from AllieIsWired.com.